I actually want to talk about being grateful. I mean, although the sun is not shining as much as I would like it for the fact that I'm alive, the person that's watching this is alive, hopefully still in good health. I've realized how much that we as people tend to overlook what we call the obvious privileges, but they're not so obvious. I mean, for the fact that life can be taken away at any moment. Nobody knows the second. I mean, for the fact that life can be taken away at any moment, any time, we tend to overlook what we declare as the most obvious things. We feel deserving of those things even though we didn't do anything. And it's probably why we do not appreciate life as much because we blame other people for feeling entitled to the beautiful things in life. But we even fail to appreciate the so-called little things such as the beautiful sunshine I'm now glancing at, the breeze that we all get in the morning when we wake up, the jobs that we go to, the ability to go out and hustle, mingle with other people. The fact that we overlook things such as the ability to see, to hear, to taste, to think. And I actually didn't think of much when I was making this video. And even my mood right now, I'm just so uplifted, appreciating the beauty that life comes with. And even though things tend to turn ugly in the least expected of ways, but for the fact that we came out having survived all that we would have went through, it's not by chance, it's not by luck, but it's because we are steadfast and we are governed by the divine, being God. And in most cases, is the main reason why when we get the so-called big things or big achievements in life, we tend to think that we actually deserve more. And I mean, fair enough, who doesn't want to keep elevating in life? But I think we tend to misunderstand the fact that everything starts with appreciation, the little things. I mean, even this divine and timeless parable that says, he who can't appreciate less can be trusted with more. I think that is the deepest truth that we all need to internalize because as much as we all have a horizon that we are striving for, but failing to appreciate the little things, such as like for instance, and this is not a small thing by the way, but the reason why I'm saying small, quote unquote small, is because of the common understanding that people have to say, well, I just woke up, I set my alarm, I woke up, I had to wake up anyway. It's almost like they feel entitled to that. But the failure to be grateful, the failure to use each and every minute as though it was your last second or last treasure under the sun is what's making us feel like the big things that we are given in life, we probably are deserving of more. But we fail to appreciate the fact that the little things is what actually led to more. And you know, the way life is so precious. I mean, I could look at a sunrise, right, and just evoke thoughts out of it, beautiful thoughts, nothing negative, and nothing that reeks of deceit or hurt or pain. Although it can also be argued that pain can be used to, like extract pleasure out of, because it's within the pain that a hero is born, it's within pain that a diamond is made, it's within pressure also that good people emerge, you know. But some people break. And for the fact that we wake up each and every day with, I want to say, equal opportunities, because our given abilities in life are pretty much the same. And what do I mean by this? We are given the same 24 hours, which is a global privilege that everybody has. Even a small baby has the same 24 hours. You know, I mean, I know this is probably a very silly example to use, but it's also quite relevant, to say the least. We are able to talk. Being able to talk means that you can form connections instead of complaining. You know, you can go out there, mingle with people instead of criticizing them before you fix your own life. And for the fact that we tend to overlook all these things because of what other people say to us, or what the kind of fears or beliefs or thoughts that they impart upon us, we take that as the ultimate truth. We forget who our creator is. We forget every precious little thing in life, and we start looking at the bad things instead of listening to the bad chirps that I'm currently listening to right now, and internalizing the fact that life is precious, and can be made much more precious than it already is. You know, I actually like one of the conjunctions that Jordan Peterson once said, um, saying that he thinks the ultimate goal of a human being is to move towards heaven and away from hell. So I think the first, or rather the other important step towards doing that, is by, appreciation, man. Can appreciate the fact that you just woke up, appreciate the fact that you have shoes to wear, a job to go to, you know, the the interpersonal skills to be able to mingle with people. As the common saying says, your network is your wealth. You know, no, your network is your net worth. Yeah, that's the right phrase. So I'm just making this video to say, man, let's be more grateful for the beautiful little things in life. You know, because if you can't appreciate the little things, when big things come, will they even find you ready? And this is how sometimes we also tend to ruin the beautiful things that come to us in life. And sometimes I think those big things come to us to test our level of appreciation, and the fact that we are able to use them much more faster than the time span expected means that we fail to appreciate the little things that we do get in life. So I'm just making this video to say we all don't know when our last day is under the sun, nor any minute, nor any hour, as the powerful book says. But I think what would put a person's heart at ease, also them meeting the Creator, is the fact that you are grateful for everything that you had. Regardless of what the society defines as a misfortune and whatever, but as long as your own Creator views you as a special child in His eyes, nothing can ever surpass that. See you in the next YouTube video.